Hey everyone, Eric Lima here. You're watching EML77 TV, episode 179. How's everyone doing on this fine Saturday evening? Enjoying my day off. Been hanging out on the internet all day trying to create some stuff and trying to keep myself busy and all that. It's really tough when you're not working. But for me, I see this as a good thing for me to relax and not freak out about anything. And I know you must be thinking, hey, it's winter time. Don't worry about it. I know. So far it's been a decent winter for us here in the South Coast so far, and usually the South Coast, the winter has been very unpredictable here because you never know what's going to happen. Are we going to see a lot of snow here in the South Coast? So far, we have not, except for the week before Thanksgiving of last year. We haven't seen that much snow at all. And if we saw some snow, it would be just a coating or a dusting to an inch or something like that. And this winter storm Harper, in the beginning we thought it was going to be wicked bad. We thought we were going to get 3 to 5 inches or 2 to 5 or something like that. Now it's down to 1 to 2 inches here in the South Coast. And personally, that's all we're going to get. And before they change over the rain, it's going to rain tomorrow. According to WPRI, it may end up being in the 50s. So, and then it's going to go zoom. The temperatures are going to go down. I think Monday was more concerned whether or not we have black ice, and by dawn, hopefully, it's supposed to be a lot of sunshine in the area. So, hopefully, the sun could melt some of it away. And that way, we can be good and all that. So, enough of the weather. Enough about my job. Enough about my real life. Yeah, sometimes I like to be real with the people, but sometimes you want to go, okay, Eric. Let's stop depressing people here. Just talk about fun stuff like professional wrestling. I watched 4 hours of wrestling last night. And it's a good thing I have Saturdays off because this is perfect. I watched New Japan Pro Wrestling. They had some great matches. Great talent there. I don't want to get more about them. And they had the fun part is they had a gauntlet match for the number 1 contenders for the Never Openweight 6-Man Tag Team Championship, which is held by the Bullet Club. Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and Taiji Ishimori, the Bullet Club, are the champions. Taiji Ishimori is also a double champion. Not only holds that title, but he's also the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. He defeated Kushida, who's leaving New Japan Wrestling when he announced it on January 7th. Rumor has it he may be going to the WWE and NXT, maybe 205 Live. And you never know. Kushida is one of the best out there. NXT 205 Live, who knows for sure. We'll see what happens there. All right, speaking of NXT, I'm really excited. I want to continue on about the 4 hours of wrestling I just watched last night. I watched WOW, Women of Wrestling Superstars. A couple of matches. Kiera Hogan from Impact competes there as Fire. Very good matchup against Barbie Hayden, who competes there as Abilene Maverick, the governor's daughter. Abilene Maverick picked up the win after using the Randy Orton-style DDT. She drapes her opponent over the ropes with the DDT, and boom, like Randy Orton does it. Unbelievable. She's probably watching a lot of Randy Orton matches. And Santana Garrett defended the title against Jungle Girl, but it ended up in a count-out loss for Santana Garrett because Tessa Blanchard is involved, and she wants the title, and Jungle Girl was not very happy about that. And so I don't blame Jungle Girl. I wouldn't be surprised if Jungle Girl went one-on-one with Tessa Blanchard on WOW Superstars next week. Eye Candy, who also competes all over the indies as Willow Nightingale, defeated Chloe Hertz, who competes all over as Katie Forbes, who is the girlfriend of RVD. Rob Van Dam, would you believe that? Chloe Hertz dating RVD in real life. It's crazy. Very beautiful, but, so that was the matchup. And Eye Candy won. And then you're going to, Siren, a voodoo priestess. Lots of gimmicks, but, it's great women's wrestling. You got to watch it. Access TV at 9. But, Tessa Blanchard, she is on a major tear. She could play the role of heel perfectly. Her father, Tully Blanchard's done that. Being the cornerstone of one of the biggest, best factions in professional wrestling history, the Four Horsemen, and he's a Hall of Famer. Her stepdad, Magnum TA, a former U.S. champion. So you're talking about, the talent that she has, the bloodlines, the legacy, you know, and I, if I were to, Tessa Blanchard, if she decides to leave Impact and WoW, could be the most sought after free agent in the women's division. I can tell you, she probably go to AEW, All Elite Wrestling, and I wouldn't be surprised if she goes to NXT to, back up Charlotte Flair or something like that. But whatever it be as it may, watch out for Tessa Blanchard. She is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Right now, she's suspended by Impact Wrestling for attacking Gail Kim. So we'll be very interested to see that situation go down and how it is. And I love Tessa Blanchard. And she's very beautiful, very gorgeous, and she can wrestle. She has a mean streak. You gotta look out for Tessa Blanchard. I'm telling you, Tessa Blanchard could be one of the best women's wrestlers in the next decade. Trust me on that one. And I gotta tell you, like I say, Impact Wrestling's getting crazy. Brian Cage attacking everybody. He wants the championship, but Kevin Cross and Moose got stuck their nose into the business. So it's a little crazy at the top there for Johnny Impact. So it'll be very interesting. Taya Valkyrie's making her return when they go to Mexico. You got the situation between Dark Alley and Rosemary and Sue Young. That whole thing is crazy. Eli Drake trying to get rid of the world of hardcore wrestling, calls out Eddie Edwards. So it'll be something to see if and when that's going to tag team situation. It seems to me that a lot of respect with LAX and the Lucha Brothers until Ortiz opened up his mouth, which Conan freaked out. And I'm like he says he want another butt whooping. He said the other word. I'm trying not to swear in here. Another butt whooping, boy. He's asking. Conan's like, what? Now, I don't blame Conan. He's like, dude, it's respect. Keep it together. Ortiz getting it. Oh, flapping your gums. There you go. I think he probably knew that. I think Phoenix can understand English, and I don't know. Pentagon can too. But we'll find out for sure. So it's gonna be. I mean, you're talking about so crazy. There's a lot of talent coming into. NXT has a lot of talent coming in, and I'm kind of looking forward to what Walter can do this Wednesday and all. So NXT Takeover Phoenix. So let's talk a little bit about that, and I'm going to make my picks and predictions on a later episode. So I was going to go over the card because it's coming a week from today. So far, there's 5 matches happening on the card. I don't know if these are the 5 matches, but if they are, I will on Thursday make my picks and predictions there. So right now, NXT Takeover Phoenix, the 4 title matches, all titles are on the line here. NXT heavyweight title, Tommaso Ciampa defends against Aleister Black, the former champ. And the NXT tag team titles on the line. The Undisputed Era's Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong will defend against the War Raiders, Hanson and Rowe. And the NXT Women's Championship on the line, Shayna Baszler defends against the undefeated Bianca Belair. So it's basically title versus undefeated streak. So something's got to give in that matchup. The NXT North American title was just announced this past weekend as Ricochet will defend his title against Johnny Gargano. So that'll be a heck of a matchup. And Matt Riddle in a grudge match against Cassius Ohno. So I'm looking forward to seeing that matchup. And the Royal Rumble matchup. And we have a 30-man Royal Rumble matchup, a 30-woman Royal match. And I think that it says starting this week, they're going to announce, every half hour, they're going to announce who is going to be in the Royal Rumble. We have a lot of people going in the Royal Rumble so far, but a lot of people are not very happy because they wanted to see surprises and all that. Because the surprise part is fun about watching the Royal Rumble because you never know who's going to show up. But we have a lot of people, a lot of call-ups, a lot of things happening, so, you never know on what's going to happen. Now, speaking of the WWE, I want to congratulate Nikki Cross and Killian Dane for getting married. I didn't know those two were dating, for goodness sakes. For 1, 2, they ended up getting married after dating 10 years. So congratulations to the two lovebirds. Scottish and Irish, that's going to be something. That's going to be something. Your kid's going to have an accent like none other. So, but congratulations to the two of them. I appreciate that. I mean, you know what I mean. Congratulations to the two of you. I think I do need a vacation. I do need a vacation. That's bad. I need a vacation. All right, 30-man Royal Rumble matchup, 31-woman Royal Rumble matchup. What winners of those get to take on the champion of their choice? Universal title on the line, And I have to. It originally was supposed to be Brock Lesnar defending it against Braun Strowman. And behind the scenes, Braun Strowman was not cleared to compete. So for the Royal Rumble, so they set up where he's coming out. He comes out. He says he's healed up. He's ready to go. And then Baron Corbin comes out, runs his mouth, hides in Mr. McMahon's limo. Then Mr. McMahon pulled up in on Raw. And then he rips out the door, smashes the window. Vince McMahon sees that and says, you know what, it'll cost you $100,000. And Braun Strowman said, it ain't worth that much. And he goes, well then you're out of the Universal title match. Braun Strowman, upset as he is, tipped over Mr. McMahon's limo. Oh my gosh. So, Baron Corbin, well, congratulations, Baron Corbin. You're the stupid idiot, because he would have been, but people say, oh, we don't want to see Lesnar and Strowman again. I want to see Lesnar get destroyed. I want to see Lesnar get hurt so bad to the point where he says, I'm done with the WWE. I'm sick and tired of him wearing the Universal title. That's what I'm sick of. I'm sick of Brock Lesnar wearing the Universal title. I'm sick of him sitting on it all day. We need a defending champion. I'm about had enough. I'm about had enough of Brock Lesnar as Universal Champion. That's my personal opinion, and you don't like it, well, guess what? Too bad. Alright, I'm just sick of Lesnar being Universal Champion. It's time for somebody at Universal title to be active for once. Alright, so Brock Lesnar will defend against Finn Balor, who won a Fatal 4-Way match. He actually won 2 matches to get to that. He beat Jinder Mahal, because Mahal chose Balor, and if he beats Balor, he would have been in the Fatal 4-Way. Balor defeated him, despite the pre-match attack that happened. And Balor won the Fatal 4-Way, pinning John Cena after the coup de grace, and John Cena gave him his endorsement. So, hey, Seth Rollins wants to see Balor, and Kevin Owens wants to see it. Everybody, we're all pulling for Finn Balor to beat Brock Lesnar. We need a fighting Universal Champion. All right, a rematch, WWE Championship on the line. Daniel Bryan will defend against AJ Styles, who won a Fatal 5-Way for that. The Raw Women's Championship will be on the line. Ronda Rousey defends against Sasha Banks, the boss. That makes more interesting. And another horsewoman will be challenging for a championship, as Asuka will defend the SmackDown Live Women's Championship against the Man, Becky Lynch. The SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships on the line, as The Bar will defend against The Miz and Shane McMahon. And the Cruiserweight title on the line. Buddy Murphy defends against Kalisto, Akira Tozawa, and Hideo Itami. I'll make my predictions later on in the week. Later on next week for those matches as well. I'm really excited about this. This is really, really awesome. This is really cool. I gotta tell you, New Japan Pro Wrestling, totally awesome. I recommend seeing it, watching it. 8 o'clock on Access TV. Crazy action, crazy fun. As Kevin Kelly and Don Callis and I think another gentleman, I forgot the name of the gentleman, they're doing color commentary on that, which is pretty, really cool. And Women of Wrestling, recommend watching it. A lot of action, a lot of craziness going down there. Tessa Blanchard, the center of it all, being, Tessa Blanchard is one nasty, nasty lady, but very beautiful, but don't let the pretty looks fool you. She can rearrange your face. If you don't respect her, she'll rearrange your face. Or better yet, she'll rip your arm off and beat you with it. That's how. It was funny. A dude named Pedro who followed me on Twitter. He responded to Tessa Blanchard after she snapped against Gail Kim. Hey, get a boob job. I said, wait a minute, hold up. I like curvy women as well as the next guy, but dude, you gotta respect Tessa Blanchard. She's beautiful as it is, and she don't need no boob job to. But still, he says, no. I said, dude, let's stop, dude. Just show her a little bit of respect, I want to show respect to Tessa Blanchard, because even though she's beautiful, she can rip she's the type of woman that can rip your arm off and beat you with it. That's how mean she is. And Impact Wrestling, she attacked Gail Kim. She's mean and vicious. Look at, she may take over the women's division in wrestling. And if she leaves WoW and Impact, I would not be surprised if she ends up in either NXT, WWE, or All Elite Wrestling. I'm telling you, she was part of the All In event, so in a Fatal 4-Way. Chelsea Green is on NXT, so in part of WWE. Ashley Reigns, part of Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor is another organization I need to watch once again, because I know there's a lot going on there as well. I got, like I said, I stopped watching Ring of Honor, so I'm, it'll be really cool and awesome. So looking forward to that. So yeah, watched 4 hours of professional wrestling last night. Friday nights are all right night to watch some professional wrestling. It's really cool. I get Raw Mondays, SmackDown Tuesdays, NXT UK and NXT Wednesdays. Thursdays I got nothing, so Fridays. So it's 4 out of 5 days, 5 weekdays, watch wrestling. I have Saturdays off, Sundays off, so it is great. So I'm really excited about it. So, professional wrestling is coming. It's very exciting. The year of professional wrestling is kicked off nicely. Royal Rumble, WrestleMania season's around the corner, so you're going to see a lot of people step up to the plate, including some of the indies. They're going to realize, hey, the WWE always brings out the best product in WrestleMania. We got to step up our game. We got to, get some of this talent, do something. What's the current situation with the Raw tag titles? We know Gable and Rude are the defending champions. Is the Revival going to try to go back for the tag team championship? I think they will. I suspect they will. And if they don't, they probably would be wanting to walk out on the company. So who knows for sure? There were rumors about that. There were rumors that the Canales were going to leave, but those rumors are not true. Thank God. So I think Mike and Maria are buying that time, being patient, and gotta respect them. Mike Canales has been working very hard to get himself in shape, to get himself cleaned up and all that, and he's been working very hard. So you gotta respect that too. So yeah, lots of going on in professional wrestling, lots of things happening, and it's only the first month of the new year of 2019. Personally, I cannot wait to see what happens. So itching my legs, starting to bleed a little bit. Anyways, I forget I'm on camera. Duh. So now I apologize for not talking with my headset because it's not been working. Like I said, every second it has been cutting out. So I'm probably going to have to get a new headset. So that's going to be my priority on that. Probably get it this Friday because this Friday's payday. So right. All right. So that's it. That's all the time we have on the show. A lot of wrestling action. That happened just over the weekend. Like I said, 4 out of 5 days I get to watch wrestling. Totally awesome. So, well, I hope we keep doing that. And I know what y'all thinking. Listen, 8 more weeks of winter, guys. We got to put up with it. 8 more weeks of Mother Nature messing with us here in the South Coast. If we don't get a whole lot of snow, wonderful, great. If we do, we're just going to deal with it as it is. And I'm probably going to have to, do my job and everything else. And, the only declaration I'm going to say, this will be my last winter working at the Nordic Mall. I will get a new job. I will make changes this year. That's the most important thing. Making changes. This is a new year. Time for some change. It's going to happen. Like I said, I thought I was going to make some changes last year, but everything fell through, unfortunately. But that's the way life is. When life throws you many curveballs, you have to learn how to hit it, or you can swing and miss at it, but then again, learn how to hit it or go for another option. So, who knows what's going to happen in life. So that's the way it is. So a lot of wrestling happening this month, next month. Craziness, the women's tag team champ. Before we conclude this video, let's keep talking. The women's, like I said, I think I mentioned the women's tag team titles on the last episode. I said the Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce may end up winning the whole thing. We'll see what happens there. I know Wild Wrestling has tag team titles in their own, so we'll see what happens and how things develop. And a lot of these organizations are working with other organizations as well, which is really, really, interesting. I mean, Evolve and Progress are working with the WWE NXT brand, which is really, really interesting. Let's see what happens there. All right, that's all the time we have on the show. I will see you guys later. God's blessings to you all. Catch you on the flip side. Peace. And we'll see you on episode 180. What I'm going to talk about then, will I do get these thumbs episodes? We'll never know for sure. A lot of things have been happening. A lot of crazy things have been happening. So, we'll see We'll see. It's my life. It's crazy. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.